Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the Miss Phins Show. I am your host, Miss Phins. Thank you very much. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. Thank you so much for coming through. Thank you so much. Hit that like button. Let me know if you can hear me. I just want to make sure thou can hear me. Because if not, that's embarrassing. And I just realized something. Miss Finn's master. I messed up a lot. Hold on. Girl. Uh, this is what happens when you don't do what you're supposed to do. When you're supposed to do it. Mm, mm. Sorry, guys. Yes, today we're going to be talking about Calais Campbell. I didn't talk about him this week when it happened. To be quite honest with you, I'm not even surprised that he's not here anymore. And then he decided to go elsewhere. I'm not. Actually I mostly expected to in every mock draft I've done it with the anticipation that he wasn't coming back. So even when I saw the news, I was bummed, as a fan. I liked him. I like his tenacity and how good he is, but I kind of already felt like he wasn't gonna be here anyways. So I'm not even like surprised like that. I don't know why some people, I'm seeing people getting upset, and I'm like, well, the man wants to win. But do me a favor, guys, hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe to Miss Fiance so we can go ahead and continue to get better. Okay, get it today. So we can continue to get better and get what we want. Um, it's too much. What is this? Anyways, okay, good. So I'm not surprised. Shout out to everybody in the building. Welcome, welcome. One of our awesome members, Villain in the building. Good morning. 365 5x5. We hear you loud and clear. Thank you, Lou. Thank you. Appreciate you, man. Oh, Andre in the building. Welcome. Good morning. Happy Thursday, Miss Fins. Good morning, Joe. Another one of our awesome members. Thank you. YouTube need to give you an award for being one of the most consistent content creators. Oh man. Thank you, Lansing. I appreciate it. PC update? Like my computer? Um Actually, I think I do need to update my computer. So thanks for reminding me. I appreciate it. Good morning, Lou. Good morning, Miss Fans, and everyone. Hit that like button. Yeah. What's up, Checo? Welcome. Good morning, Michael K. Good morning. Dad Dean in the building. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so again, listen. I like Calais. I was bummed. Well, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What do you expect him? He's about to be like 600 years old. I don't expect him to stay with the Dolphins. Oh man, I know there was something I did wrong. I can't believe I did this. Oh well. Things happen. 3 and 6. But yeah, it sucks, but it's life. That's the only way to really take a look at it, guys. Now this is why I'm kind of talking about it, because now we gotta take a look. Okay, Calais is not coming again. I was already under the assumption that he wasn't gonna come, but now that he officially isn't coming, how deep? Or I mean, we know the draft is deep in defensive tackles, but did that raise the level of necessity of that particular position? Because if you think about it, we have so many needs. We need a starting safety, man. Some would say two starting safeties. We need a starting defensive tackle. We need a starting nose tackle. At least I say that personally. We need a starting guard, a starting left tackle. We need a starting corner opposite of Jalen. And that's just the starters. And that's what, probably like 7, 8 starting positions that you need at minimum, not including the starting middle linebacker, in my opinion, we still need. But um there you go. If we really take a look at this draft and what everybody is expecting from it, it just, I'm kind of sick to my stomach, because it would be so Dolphins for them not to draft a position that, or no, let me put it this way: to draft a position we do need, but not at the position, not at 13. And that's where I'm trying to get at. The Dolphins are so Dolphins that they would literally do that, and it is so frustrating. Because in my opinion, we can't afford to. I hate this crap. Hold on a second. Okay. We know we can't exit out of this one that much, but we'll try to make do with it, guys. We'll try to make do with it. Okay. Okay. So Miami, we're not gonna do. We can only do top three, because I gotta get out of here. I got a meeting extremely early today. So it's gonna be this year's draft, Miami. We're gonna go fast, because there's no point in going normal. Um, let's enter this draft room. Now, as far as for the Dolphins, we need everything. Everything. Villain says, "Are we happy with our new secondary?" Absolutely not. What's up, Mr. Polk? Welcome, welcome. Appreciate you. Guys, do me a favor, hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. You see it, right? You see it here. Hit that like button, guys. Hit the like button. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. Let's get to it. Good morning, Mr. Paul. Thank you so much for coming through. Only 4 players I will pick at 13. Will Johnson, Will Campbell, Starks, or Kenneth Grant. I don't know. That doesn't sound like a Dolphins move, but we'll see. Let's start this draft. Wow, they got Cam Ward. Interesting. Okay, cool. somebody, I heard somebody suggest that it would be so Dolphins for the Dolphins to pick Tyler Warren at 13. A tight end we're never gonna use, in my opinion, because we don't use tight ends. We really don't. So yeah. Will Johnson, ladies and gentlemen, Jada Barron, those are the ones they're suggesting. Safety, Malachi Starks, and Nick Emomori. Those are the ones that they're saying, oh, maybe we should focus on getting. Which I totally understand, but let's take a look at the defensive line. And I know a lot of people have been saying, man, the Dolphins need to hurry up and they just need to trade back, trade back, trade back. I have a sneaky suspicion that we're going to try to trade back, but nobody's going to trade back with us. And that to me is going to be so frustrating. So we're going to be in the draft. We're going to be waiting. You know what I mean? To pick at 13, but what we really want is to trade back so we can pick up a second round pick. But what's going to happen is I actually really do think we're going to end up having nobody to trade with. Now, one good thing I will say about this particular draft is that they've got plenty of defensive linemen. So although, and this is why I say, Calais Campbell, do you replace him? Do you replace him at 13? You need somebody opposite of Zach Sealer. Like you need somebody opposite of Zach Sealer. So do you replace him at 13, 48, 98? Like how deep do you want to wait till you actually get your replacements for Calais Campbell? Because think about it, we didn't replace Christian Wilkins or Robert Hunt. Well, we lost them last year. So how are we doing? Guys, hit that like button for me. Hit that like button for me. Thank you so much. Appreciate y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But seriously, that's the issue that I have. Even with this extremely defensive lineman or defensive tackle draft, because it's super deep, when do you think, realistically speaking, the Dolphins would do it? Because we need starters. We've got 3 picks in the top 100. We have to hit on those 3, especially one and 2. But you know what? Dolphins will probably draft Mike Green. You guys are funny. But we need now we're dealing with Teron Armstead maybe not gonna come back. Like, man, we're screwed. We really are screwed. Okay, a corner at 13. I know Will Johnson's phenomenal, but golly, I don't know how comfortable I feel like, because, and this is why I say this, we have corners in the building. Now, are they starter level? Not in my opinion, no. But we have corners in the building, and so it's not like we don't have people. We have corners. What we absolutely don't have, like absolutely don't have, are safeties. And stop it with the, but Miss Phins, we just got Iffy and what's his name? Stop. Aston Davis. What's up, Greg, over there on Twitter? I hate we lost Campbell. I know, me too, man. I love the guy. I love his enthusiasm. I loved his mentality of like, nah, we need to do our jobs. We need to, next man up. Let's make this happen. In my opinion, we need to get a better online. But look at all the corners we got. Storm Duck, Cam Smith, Isaiah Johnson. Camp bodies, in my opinion. Cam Smith at this point, he's a special teamer, if anything. Jalen Ramsey, Ethan Bonner. But you also got in your nickel backs. You got Kader Kohu, Artie Burns, Jason Maitre. We've got 8 corners. 8 Warners. We've got 2.5 safeties. And I'm not even. Mm. Can you save to be picked up? It is good as what we had. Oh, it is safe to be picked up is just as good as what we had. Not sure what you're saying there, Craig, but welcome, much appreciated. Hit that like button. Um, I think you're talking about is the safeties that we pick up. So if we do safeties, you're gonna have the 2 people that. Thank you. Dang it. Sorry guys. I have to redo this puppy again. It happens, okay? It happens. Miami, 3 rounds, standard, fast. Let's go. Which corner is going to step up is a question. Yeah, Greg, that is the question. The other question is, do we have enough? I'm going to go with no trades this today because I want to see Miami getting stuck with having to pick one of these guys. What's up, baby? Welcome. Elijah Campbell wasn't bad and McMorris was coming up. I mean, I understand that's what you're saying, but Patrick McMorris, he hasn't had enough reps. You're banking on his upside, which I'm all for it, but if we're going to be in an all win now, you cannot rely on him going into his second year with extremely limited snaps. Elijah Campbell, yes, he's a decent backup. He's not a starter. We need starting safeties. We need starting safeties. That's where we're like, dang. Let's see. They're still saying corner, safety. Those are the ones they're suggesting. So, real quick, guys, what position should we get? Because, again, I got to skedaddle. Like, what position should we get? Put in the chat real quick. Tell me, what position do you think Miami should get at pick 13? What's the biggest needs we need to address? Because this should be a starter. The person we pick at 13 needs to be a day one starter. I don't mean like Chop Robinson last year. We got him at 21 and he was a starter, but really he was backup until he ended up getting snapping opportunities. So we got Craig says D line. Villain says best player available. Greg says the best offensive tackle available. So man, that's tough. Okay. So we're not going secondary. I saw trenches. That's what I'm seeing here. Nothing but trenches. Okay. So if that's the case, let's see interior alignment. No, we got okay. We can semi-survive. Defensive tackle. We definitely need. And if we go all, best player available. Mm, safeties. What's up, Joe Campbell? Overplayed his contract last year. Go get your money. It's sad that a 39-year-old has caused front office confusion. We are in trouble. I get it, man. I totally get it. Okay, so I don't want to spend too much time here. I saw D line first, so let's go with D line. I mean, in my opinion, Kenneth Grant has to be the best option we have, and that'll take care of that issue. But the O line is probably one of the biggest one now that he finally admitted, yeah, we need to um go ahead and address the O line. What happened to you're more worried about the O line than we are? You can't make this up. But I'm gonna have to go with Grant only because this is a day one starter. Kenneth Grant is a day one starter. So we're gonna draft Grant. Regardless of what they say, which here they give you a grade B plus, that's fine. I'm okay with it. Our next pick is 48. We're not doing draft today trades today because again we want to see with these picks that we have the super needs. Which one should we be taking a look at? They're suggesting a corner and they're suggesting offensive tackle, which I think Connerly might be considered or maybe switching to guard. Let me double check something. Let me check the scouting report real quick. Draft. Yeah. Give me 1 second real quick. That's O-line, so let me check O-line. Okay, so right now the O-line, who do we have? Josh Connerly. Let's check. Let's do that. Let's check the interior O-line. Ooh, Jonah Savinavea. Savinea. Look at that. O-line next. O-line, yes, please. When you are forced to draft needs that you need, you have no depth or player development. True. 1,000% true. Ooh, I am loving Jonah here. Get that guard. Getting that guard, but the problem is, guess what? We don't know if Toronto is coming back, guys. Now, Judge Connerly, wow, overall O lineman, he's ranked 7th overall. That's not too shabby. Let me see. Yeah, see, Savinavea, he's listed over here as an offensive tackle, but they think that he will transition better as a guard in the NFL, which we need. Massive frame power based skill set to be maximized in the next level as an inside a guard. Oh man. Let me see. Let me check out tackles and then let me check out guards. When it comes to offensive tackles, at least from what I got listed here, yeah. Connolly's the 7th best offensive tackle. Um as a draft perspective. And Savannah Villa, because again, he is listed as a tackle, but he's really gonna be end up playing a guard. He's right after him, so either one works for us. They could get Gilmore in free agency. He's a good one. Yeah, but we need starters. Joe says Armstead's not coming back. Why put yourself through another year of a 6-9 win game? Also, Wilson will play in 6 games this year. God, I can't. You guys are too funny. So Connerly, good option. Savannah Villa, good option. But I think Connerly at 48, man, is just too attractive not to do it because, again, I think Connerly's more NFL ready. And if Teron Armstead doesn't come and he decides to retire, we need to replace him. And I think Connerly will be a day one starter. And I know a lot of people are going to be like, but Miss Phins, you got Patrick Paul. You're developing. So you're saying that was a bad pick? I said it was a bad pick when we got him last year anyways. Not because of the young man, because we had better options. Better options last year that we didn't take. And that's the part that annoyed me. So let's see where we're at right now. So we got our defensive lineman in Kenneth Grant at 13. Josh Connerly, tackle to replace Teron Armstead. Okay. Now let's go ahead and take a look. Let's see what they suggest. An edge, a quarterback. Quarterback. Another defensive lineman. No. Let's check out. I want to see their corners. Now, all the good corners are gone. Let me see. Now, I like Sebastian Castro. Uh, I know Layson Ransom has been linked to us too. Villain says we need to stop shackling to these yeah shackling to these retirees. Yeah, Miami is the retirement home of any NFL player that wants to get paid and their last night's check before they go. So at 98, let's see. What are we thinking, guys? What are we thinking? We took care of the trenches. You want to double up in another defensive defensive lineman? We got to tackle. Actually, let me see the guard position. Oh no. Uh, mm, Connor Colby's not too bad, but definitely not at 98. We can wait on him. Winston safety, says Craig. Let's take this out. Kevin Winston Jr., 91 from Penn State. We do need a starting safety. Now, is he going to be a starter? We'd have to see. But I don't think it's such a bad pick either because I think, again, it's a position we absolutely need the guy in. I think, see, picking Winston at 91 is it's giving me the same feeling of when we picked Chop Robinson at 21, except in a much better value because Chop Robinson in the second round, I would have been totally okay with, man. Yeah, let's go. But when you had Graham Barton, that would have been, oh my God, he was listed. He ended up being, I think, top 3 guard in the entire league. You had him right there. You could have taken care of your guard position. Your inside guard, well, guards by nature are inside. But you could have taken care of your guard position by simply drafting Graham Barton. Yeah, maybe there were a couple of D linemen that were a little too injury prone for our liking at 21 last year, but you had a day one starter in Graham Barton that fell to your lap. Fell to your lap. You can't address Christian Wilkins. And the most important position you need to protect your quarterback that gets injured every single year, with the exception of 1 year, you have Barton right there for you. Let's keep this kid upright. No, what do we do? What do we do? Miss Phins, but Brandon Chubb and Jalen Phillips, they were both thought you needed to draft an edge. Yeah, you could have drafted an edge later. And don't get me wrong, this has nothing to do with Chop himself. I like him. I need more productivity. The young man got six sacks as a rookie. That's cool. I'm gonna need double digits this year. I spent the 21st overall pick on you. I need more production. But if we would have taken care of Graham Barton last year in that number 1 pick, day 1 starter. This year, instead of taking Patrick Paul, we could have got a different edge. Then I would have been like, okay, cool. And then this year, we could have been focusing, okay, we don't need a guard because we got our guard and we have backup. Let's go ahead and see about Toronto's replacement and get this tackle. Okay, who are the offensive tackles that I need to take a look at to be able to go ahead and feel comfortable about them? Okay, Kelvin Banks Jr. He might not be there. Will Campbell, he might be there. Armand Membu. Okay. I can focus on day 1 starting tackles. But no, what do? We get Chop Robinson. It's like the Dolphins are focused on like here, like seeing through the tiny peephole versus actually taking a look at the whole. And I don't mean just the whole for that 1 year. You gotta take a look at the whole for at least 3, 4, 5 years. Okay, what can we get? When can we get it? What are the future prospects expected to come out? Because they already know, hey man, this draft is going to be really good in quarterbacks. This was going to be really good in D tackles. This is going to be great in guard or O lineman. They know these. Oh, this is a deep running back draft. They know these things, so you plan ahead. But man, I'm telling you, it is nothing but frustrating dealing with this. Like it really is. So anywho, now I completely forgot where I was. What were we talking about? Safety. Kevin Winston. Let's go get him. We need to draft a new new GM. Oh, that's funny. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we got it. We got our defensive lineman, offensive tackle, and our safety. And you know what? I feel very comfortable that Kenneth Grant is a day 1 starter. Connerly is a day 1 starting tackle for us, offensive tackle. And Kevin Winston, we got to see in camp, to see how he's doing. But then again, go from there and actually get him, evaluate him to see if he can go ahead and start. Maybe he might not start for the first week. or second week. But by that third week, he can go ahead and start for us. You know what I mean? So that's where I'm at. But you tell me, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about where the Dolphins are at here? And do you agree that we need to focus on these positions? Were you surprised by Calais Campbell? Because it was what? It was only a 1 year contract, eight with a possibility of $8 million, something like that. That wasn't a huge contract. Like, oh my God, he's getting no, it wasn't that much. I'm not surprised that he left either. I'm not. Um, but what are you gonna do? At the end of the day, the Miami Dolphins kind of told you themselves, yeah, well, this is what we got, so we're just gonna have to deal with it. But anyways, guys, I gotta skedaddle. Hit that like button for me. Like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, guys. Go ahead and do so. If you like the content, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Shout out to all the members. Shout out to everybody that donates to the channel. Thank you guys so much because you guys keep the channel going. And thank you so much for the kind words. Man, I love doing this. And it's the off season. Remember tomorrow, this is the Friday, this is my Friday because tomorrow I'm not available. But I will definitely see you guys on Monday. I appreciate okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. I might not make it on Monday because I'm gonna be alive. It's just I don't know if I'm gonna make it to the show because I'm gonna be enjoying myself this weekend. So I'm taking off Monday. Let's just do that. Okay, so I will see you guys Tuesday. There you go. I will see you Tuesday. And what do you call it? And yeah, we're gonna have fun. You let me know. You let me know what you think. What's gonna happen? As far as do you think the Dolphins are gonna actually address the defensive line position? We know they need to. They know they need to. Are you surprised, Calais Campbell? Oh, he went somewhere else. No, it's actually very telling. Look at all these players choosing to not retire and also not come to the Dolphins. I'm not saying it, but I'm saying it, but I'm not, but I am, but I'm not. Whatever I'm saying, if you know, you know. So, anywho, guys, thank you so much for coming through again. This is Miss Phins. I am Miss Phins. Thank you so much. I will catch you guys on Tuesday because I'm going to need Monday off. So, see you guys on Tuesday. Take care. And as always, bye bye.